Hey yo, this is 2 Kaiju number 8 videos on the channel in 2 days. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you subscribed to the channel for? Yeah, you see that Japan Defense Force logo on the sleeve right there, don't you? I'm an official member. Hoshina actually invited me and so did Matsumoto. It's crazy, but in this video, I'm going to be talking about a theory that I have within this series, and I'm just going to call it the ground zero theory, kind of like you saw in the thumbnail. Now, it's going to seem like something that might be no duh whenever I say it, but it's not something that has been highlighted in Kaiju number 8 so far, nor has it been talked about in B-side. And I think that it'll also have implications as far as what we know about some of these daikaiju once we start getting further down the line, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. Let's get into it. So my ground zero theory is that at some point in Japan's history, there was a daikaiju cataclysm so bad and caused so much destruction that Japan said, we need to form a Japan Defense Force, and not only that, we need to create a fortitude system that lets us know just how strong these kaiju are that are coming in. Because if one of these kaiju is over 8.0 on this fortitude scale, we need more people on deck to go and fight this kaiju. That is the ground zero theory. That is the basis of everything. Now, it seems like a no duh type of thing, right? It's not like this fortitude scale came from nowhere, and it's not like the Japan Defense Force came from nowhere. They created these things for a reason, and it was obviously to protect civilians. Now, the nuance of this is that whenever they created that system did not take into account the fact that there were daikaiju before that system was created. If you go back to chapter 66 and Hoshina is talking to Kafka, Hoshina is talking to Kafka about the great daikaiju of the, the Mereki era? Something like that? I apologize. It's like the Mereki era. But I think that they talk about that being in 1657. All those years ago where that major cataclysm happened and all those people lost their lives on that battlefield. And then Hoshina said, yeah, and if we lost our lives, we would end up with them right now too, because this is where it happened at. It kind of gets your blood going, remember? And then like they scrapped for a second. But even though we're talking about that great daikaiju from 1657 in chapter 66, immediately later, Kafka sees the warrior at the ryunei shrine because he has Kaiju number 8 inside of him.
Pause.
Pause? Pause what?
And he's seeing the core memories of Kaiju number 8. So if Kaiju number 8 spans all the way back to a samurai warrior from 1657, then there is absolutely no way that Kaiju number 8 is Kaiju number 8. Who knows what number on the scale Kaiju number 8 should actually be? I'm just saying that our numbering system that we know of daikaiju could be so far off it's not even funny. It lets us know that we truly don't know how long ago Kaiju number 8 was born. We don't know how long a kaiju's lifespan is. For all we know at this point in the story, kaiju have been around longer than human beings have. And that's a crazy thought to even have. But regardless, our ground zero incident does not take into account the fact that there were other daikaiju before the daikaiju that we have listed 1 through 15 at this point. And Kaiju number 8 cannot be Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8, based off of this system alone, would have came way before probably any kaiju in our system. So, I don't know, dog. It's not a long video. It's just something for you to think about. Something for you to contemplate. Our ground zero incident in Kaiju number 8 did help us create a system that rates these kaiju. It lets us know that, hey, we are going against the daikaiju. It does a great job at telling you just how strong these incoming monsters are going to be. But at the same time, the flaw in it is that we are not taking into account the fact that these kaiju are not necessarily the numbers that we are giving them. It's just the number that they were discovered after we created our scale. Is that going to create some sort of nuance of a problem later down the line with Kaiju number 8 not actually being the 8th daikaiju that we know about since the scale was created? I don't know. But it's still just a small nuance that is something to think about as the series keeps on going on. The biggest point was, yeah, ground zero theory, bro. So, hey, if you tune into the video, arigato, and have a good weekend, man. I will be dropping some more content coming up here soon, but these were the 2 videos that I really wanted to get out for Kaiju number 8. So if you tuned in, as always, I appreciate you, and I will catch you later. Peace. I'm back with that Kaiju. Yeah.